Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is. This is Rachel, also known as Ditsy Diamond Painter, with a whip and chat, whip and waffle. So at first I thought, because I do like the, how I've set up and whatever. So I've got a new setup for my first whip and waffle after I had did my stash videos, because while I did my stash videos I also did a reorganisation. The only thing I've got to do in here is change my pictures on the wall, but it's heat wave, there's no way I'm climbing walls so here is where all of those were just stacked willy-nilly, and that's where my desk was here, but I've moved that to there. I've got a new rug to protect my carpet from my chair. So that was there and that was there. That's all my drills. That in the corner here I had loads of bits. They're all safely stashed away down there. And then just ignore this. This is some little crafty statue things. I've organised all of that, redone that. So yeah, have you seen these? It's a 3D jigsaw-y thing. I don't know. So yeah. So then, getting closer in, we have I put my mug warmer? Yeah, my mug warmer. It's on. It's got a cup of tea in it. Best thing ever. My mum got me this. Best thing ever. I have to admit. I can not drink tea for an hour, and then when I sip it, it's still warm. Honestly, I don't know how I've survived without it. We have my drill set up, my glasses, and I did get a chain. So when people come to the door, I can take my glasses off and not put them down somewhere. Then I've got Norse Alchemist pen I'm using, and it's got Abby's putty in the bottom, and then it's got my hard wax from KC Designs Australia, because it doesn't matter. I've got paddy wax, I've got all the other waxes. This is by far that's the best wax for in a single placer. I'm working on rainbow unicorn rainbows by Sherry Baldy from Diamond Art Dreams. It is an older kit, but I've loved working on it. It's got the sheet on it, and I've literally got the hair and I've got a little bit here to do in the dress, and then the hair and the wings on that side, because I've done that side and it's so pretty. So anything else? Oh, my diamond painting tray, Wilson's Designs on Etsy is where I got that from, and by far my best tray, and I keep going back to it time and time again. I have got a small one from Diamond Art Club, but I prefer the opaque ones, and then I've got a smaller Admozes one, and that's purely because I kind of like a different size tray for different So if I'm doing a large colour blocking, I'll use my big tray. But then if I'm only using 5 or 6, I like that tray. And then if, you know, middle amount, 50 odd, I like that one. And I swap and change my trays. Normally that's got sweets in it. I'm making this into a cover minder. A big puss. So right, I'm going to set up now. And then we'll have a whip and waffle. And I'm back. So, I ended up having to do a whole lot of deleting old videos. And yeah, not good. First of all, DP Graham May. I have still got to put the prizes out. I was going to do it tomorrow, however some financial issues have turned up, so I don't know when, but I will be sending them out. The grand prize finale is either for UK residents is a choice of 2 diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club, and then for international it will be a £30 voucher. So because of finances, I don't want to do the final draw until I can kind of transfer that money straight away, which won't be till mid-July, I'm afraid, because we went on holiday, things have cropped up, proms and trips, and yeah, things aren't great at the minute. So my glasses keep seaming up. So yeah, so I will be still doing that. I really want to apologise for not sending it, but I want to send the prizes recorded delivery for the cover minders and then for the pen, because quite frankly I've had parcels going missing and all sorts just lately, and I know one of the winner for the pen, she messaged because she was worried that I hadn't sent it, which is my fault, to be fair. And I am really sorry, but finances aren't. I thought I was fine, and then this week, yeah, less said than that, the better. So I haven't forgot. I will do the prize draw for the DP Graham May, but I don't want to do it till mid-July, purely for the fact that I can't afford to do it right now. I could, and then I can't now. And the cover minders and the pen will be going out probably, hopefully, the end of the month. Keeping everything crossed that nothing goes wrong. Right, so pen, tray, swig of tea. Now I've got that bit of news out of the way. With my hot cup of tea. Honestly, you need to get, if you're one of those that drinks tea and then it goes cold and then cold, because I'm one of them. I'll make a cup of tea, take 2 swigs out of it, forget about it for an hour while I'm diamond painting, especially if I'm in a high confetti area and I'm really concentrating, and then it's cold, and I don't like reheated tea, so I don't drink it. However, I drink more tea now than ever because it's always hot. And I'm not advertised, I'm not paid, I'm not anything for a mug warmer. There's no one prompting me, but it's the best thing ever because I'm drinking more, because I'm a tea drinker. So you definitely need one. I've been even known to go in another room in my cup of tea and put it back on my mug warmer to warm it back up. So yeah, definitely worth it. So we're gonna go. What are we gonna do, Rach? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do the pinks first, I think. Let's do the pinks. So we'll do the tea. Let's see if I can place my, so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm working there at the minute. So where's the start? Well, we'll start from, because I haven't done a video of Whip and Waffle since before my holiday. And it's already middle, you know, coming to the end of June. Where's the time gone? My holiday was amazing. So we took my brother as a surprise for my mum. I can put it on here now because you know, it's all over and done and dusted, but he's had a change in family circumstances. He's not been up to see my mum for many years. She saw him for an hour or so when she came here, and my mum and dad, but not like a full on, let's, you know, spend quality time. So we snuck my brother up, and I'll put the video of when she realises that he's there, and it's the best thing we could have done for my mum, definitely. It's really helped with her mental health, and he stayed with them as well, so he got some quality mummy and daddy time. So we got burnt on a bit. Wow, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. We're not what you call a delicate family. We're ones that will rip absolute shreds out of each other and stuff. So verbally, not physically, obviously. But all in jest. And I know people think that it's not in jest, but it is in jest. If the other person can take it, it's in jest. So, yeah, so that was really good. We went out for a few meals and went to the beach, which was a bit nippy, I might add, on a few days. But the kids loved it. The kids got wetsuits. So my dad lent Mikey an old wetsuit because my dad's a diver, well, was a diver. And then only hobby. And then we got Max a little wetsuit because the North Sea in May isn't, well, it's not warm in the middle of August, in the peak of summer, so it's not in May, definitely. So we went to the beach every day, and Bob won. It was lovely. It was so relaxing. The cottage was beautiful. You can't beat the holiday places up in Scotland. You really can't. The holiday cottages are so... I just think they're so nice, and they're so well... how can I put it? Well equipped. That's the word. So, it was, I'm going to do a lot of ermine today. My brain is frazzled. It was just what we needed. The only thing is, I find when you've been on holiday, we had no internet. None. There was no internet at the cottage. We had sketchy, like, sketchy service, but it was, you know, if the cloud come over, it didn't work properly, but it was really nice to just, you know, the kids played chess and we played battleships, and you know, it was that kind of holiday. So yeah, so the things I was planning on uploading videos on holiday, but it didn't happen. I'll be honest, it didn't, because the internet just wasn't. I could have gone to my mum and dad's and done it, but when I'm with my mum and dad, I want to be with my mum and dad, because when we go to Scotland especially, it is very much about spending time together as a family. And, you know, especially with my brother there as well, because it's, you know, the first time that's happened in a very long time, and it was really good. I just didn't want to come home. That's the only thing. It is in the middle of nowhere. The cottage was in a little hamlet-like village. But it was, you know, a few miles to the... We found a dairy where you can get 24-hour fresh milk, and you could make milkshakes with it. So Mr. P was in his absolute element. Was it cheap? No, but it was worth it just to see Mr. P's face of 24-hour accessible milk, fresh milk. You could see the cows in the field. So, and that was, it wasn't a 10-minute walk or anything, but it was a 5-minute drive to get the milk, and they all had, you could have different flavoured milkshakes, and yeah, it went down well, let's put it that way. But then you have to come home to reality, don't you? And do you notice that kind of when you've been on holiday and you've totally chilled out and you've been having a laugh and you've been, you know, you can let your hair down almost, you know, your worries stay, very much I can, not everyone, but some people can. When you go on holiday, there's nothing you can do about the crap that's going on at home. So you just leave it at home and to deal with when you get back. But I tend to find that the normal crap gets escalated, and when you come back, either more crap's happening. That's got nothing to do with the crap that you left, but you know, pause on. So, and then this heat wave has just made everything absolutely dire. So yeah, I've got the, you know, like you have the baby blues, I've got the holiday blues, I think. Wow, and I'm hormonal really badly. Really bad. I know I'm irrational. I know that the mood is irrational, but I'm having hot flushes constantly on top of the heat wave. I don't know when it's hot and when it's not hot, quite frankly, because I'll be... It's cooled down apparently the past couple of days, and I'm there going, it's not cooled down. Yeah, right, it has cooled down. No, it hasn't. My body still thinks that it's hot, and it's hot today. So, I don't know. What else have I got to do? We'll just go from that to that. I can't be bothered with the malarkey. So yeah, we come back off holiday and back to reality. Mr. P had his scan, his MRI. He has an MRI every 6 months, and he's had that since surgery since treatment as well. So we had the results Tuesday. It's Thursday today, so you might hear the bin men because the windows are open. Everything's stable, nothing's changed, nothing's grown, nothing's mutated, nothing's progressed in a negative way, which is really good. So the doctor said, you know, she's really proud of him, and considering he's working as well. But I think he needs to work because it keeps him moving and motivated. It's a really difficult complex because he needs to work, but at the same time, the effects working has on him, sometimes you think, really, is it worth it? But while they're willing to support him at work and whatnot, then it's the way to go, I suppose, because it'd drive me mad at home. It really would. So, and then we've had, I don't know if the last video was SATs and whatnot, but we've had, Max finished his SATs. I don't know when I get the results for them. And then Max has been to visit his senior school today. Not today, Wednesday. We didn't get to look around or anything like you used to. He's not impressed. I'm not impressed with his school, to be fair. But I'm not adept enough to homeschool. And it's the better of two evils, that school. If I thought I could homeschool, I would, but I don't. And Max needs to socialise because he can be, he's a typical Walton, and he can be quite, hermitish. He's quite happy on his own. He doesn't tolerate people for large amounts of time. Right. Then we will go to... yeah, so I think him going to senior school is really throwing me through a loop, to be quite honest. It just doesn't feel... He shouldn't be going to senior school. He should be junior school. And then, of course, because my oldest is 25 this year, and with the age gaps between the kids, I've been taking kids to their Max's primary school for 20 years. 21 years. So that's kind of really daunting. That connection is leaving, if that makes sense. Never mind. So, and then Mikey Mo finished his GCSEs last week. So he's left school. He never had any study leave. He had to go to school every day during his exams, even if he didn't have exams. He couldn't come home in between exams. He couldn't come home if he only had an exam in the morning. He literally had to go to school every day, and I've not heard of that before, and I don't think any of the other schools around us did that. Whether it's going to benefit him, I don't know. He doesn't think so. But it's kind of like, really, no study leave? It was constantly revision, but when you've only got one exam left and you have no exams the day before, I don't know. It just seemed to be, but we'll see with his exams. So he's left school. That doesn't seem right to me. But Mike is desperate to kind of drive, and he's different. He's definitely the mature one. Out of all of the kids, he's the one that wants the independence of a job and all that jazz that comes as you grow up. You know, he's got a long-term girlfriend who's lovely. She's really nice. She's my favourite person at the minute. Just because she's a girl, and I live in a house of males. So yeah, with we have girly chats, and she's into, you know, she likes unicorns and she likes pens, and she's interested in things I buy and all of that. She's lovely. So yeah, so we've had that going on. Then we've had to go, he's got his prom next week, so we've had to go out and buy a prom suit, and Mikey does like to look smart most of the time anyway. If he's not in shorts and t-shirts, he's in jeans and a shirt or jumper, or, you know, he very much likes to look groomed, and which is lovely, because none of the kids care. Literally, they don't care. I don't know, Andrew does, but Andrew likes to look, so he has a bright blonde mullet, and he'll wear flowery shirts. Do you get what I mean? He likes to stand out from the crowd. But to be fair, I dress a bit like that sometimes. I mean, if you saw what I'm wearing now, I've got purple dungarees on with unicorns and rainbows on. So, yeah, I'm just comfortable. It's not restrictive or anything like that. I wouldn't necessarily go partying in it, but it is what it is. Right, we will do. Miss some parts. Yeah, so we've been sorting out prom, so I've got to take him to prom next week. We're not doing the whole limo thing, but I think I'm taking a couple of his mates, and then he's going to a party afterwards. It's so strange. They're all great. I think it's because they've all got kind of, the two babies are like both doing very, very big steps. So Max is going to senior school, and Mark is left senior school and going to college, but he's probably going to go to the same school for sixth form. We're just hoping he gets the results. I keep hearing, like, you know, when a delivery person scans a barcode or something. I keep hearing that noise and I can't work out where it's coming from, because I'm not seeing anything outside. The only thing about having my desk this way is I can't see out the window when I'm diamond painting. Anyway, let's carry on with the progresses of life. So, Mr. P's had his scan. Mikey's left school. Nicholas has got another week at college, which I thought he broke up this week, but apparently breaks up next week, which, you know, it sounds horrible when I say it, but he's the one that I need, because he doesn't go out. really, he has started a little bit now because he goes to a group and things like that, but he doesn't go out. He's not got, you know, close friends or... So he's the one that I need to be in college for his mental health, really, and to keep him socialising. So, but he has progressed a little bit. With he's had a friend. He's had his first friend come round the other day, which was really nice, and that's someone he met from his group. And he's going to Drayton Manor on Sunday, which is you know, I mean, it's super. So he's going with his group, and he's all excited. He's going to get up and do his packed lunch and stuff like that. So I'm hoping he'll enjoy it. Well, he should do. And then I can hear banging, but there's no one in. Maybe it's next door, but it sounds like upstairs to me. That's weird. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my belly. Stop now, I've stopped. And there it goes again when I'm talking. I don't know if you can hear that on there. Sounds like it's in Max's room. No. No. Well, so anyway. So yeah, everything's moving and my babies are not my babies, but they are my babies, but they're not. I've not seen Andrew since Christmas still. And I did mention going up to see him over the summer, but he's refused because he'd have to clean his house probably. And I'm hoping he'll get a few days where we can come home. But he's very much phones me once every 3 months. So, oh, I don't know. It's life, innit? Life goes on and on and on. I did do my stash. And I worked out I've got 100 and something licensed pieces of work. Low hundreds. It's not more than 100. Where's my book? I wrote it all in. I still haven't done. I've got to do that. I might sit and do that tonight. So we have got 111. But that's... But in hindsight, and I was looking at all the people's stash photos, some people got thousands. There's some people that must literally buy every Diamond Art Club to have that. They've probably got more than Diamond Art Club. They have got like basements full of stuff. Not that I'm saying if I didn't have the money that I wouldn't. But I don't know. I'm very proud of my stash. Some people aren't. Mr. P isn't. He said I've got an issue. But at least I diamond paint every day. You know, if I had that many diamond paintings and never diamond painted, then he can say something. But he moans that all I do is sit in here doing diamond paintings. Can't win. But he wasn't impressed. It looks more when it's in piles on top of a table than when it's put away in the nook or whatever that you, or the cupboard. Or the thing is, when I do the stash videos, I want to do them all. So I don't know I can't multi-whip. My brain doesn't like that at all. It can only do one at a time. Cross stitch kits, I'll start all of them. But yeah, it's with diamond painting, I like to complete them. What else has been going on? Life in general, hormones, the sweats, and then, and like I said, in this heat wave, I don't know what's hormonal and what's just because it's hot. To be quite honest. So, I don't know if I've mentioned, but I'm doing this one for DB, not for DP, sorry. Summer Colours 23 at Crafting with Kay is doing. I have been trying to watch more videos, but I don't know, I'm even struggling listening to audiobooks, and that's my thing. Do you get what I mean? My brain's on overtime, I think, and I'm really struggling with it. And then, of course, because things are busy and, you know, kids are off school and kids have been ill. That's another one. Max got sent home. Max suffers with migraines, and heat is one that really triggers him. So he's been sent home from school with migraines. Then he had a bang to the head, and you know, it just never. Then there's the local taxi service, and then there's, you know, kids' friends are here, and the heat's been a real struggle. But it's a bit of blue plastic. So, but you know, I've been picking people up and dropping them off and going here, there and everywhere. Mr. P had a bit of time off because after his scan he was just really struggling. He was not feeling great, and but he's alright now. He's phoned me up to tell me it's already hot at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm hot when it's not hot. Bless, but he works outside as well, and he's ginger, so you know, I mean, he's darkened up, but he gets like he has like an allergic reaction with the grass pollen and stuff like that, so on his arms, and if the sun hits it, yeah, it makes it really sore on his arms. And what else? I've got loads of things are going on. I had to have my light changed in my kitchen. The council come out to do that, so now we've got a full LED light, which is really nice. It doesn't make any noise, it doesn't buzz, it doesn't, and it's really bright, really bright. There was something else I was going to tell. What else was I going to say? Oh, postman's here. The postman's here, and the dog didn't bark. Well done, Bo. He didn't attack it either when it come through. Bowie's the most placid dog ever. Until he sees babies, he does not. I think it's the smell of nappies or something. It really does set him off, which is really strange because he's been with us since Max. You know, Max was born in the March and we got Bo in the August, so Or is it the November? So they're the same age, they've grew up together. But he can't tolerate babies. And he's not keen on young girls either. It's weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, he wouldn't do anything, but you can never totally. But when we get parcels or postman comes, all of a sudden he thinks he's brave and he starts barking, and he's not what you call a big barker. And he attacks the post as it comes through the letterbox. And but if you open the door, he just goes out there wagging his tail. It's really weird. Really weird. That's if he doesn't open the door himself. If we know we've got people, if we know we're getting deliveries, or someone might be coming round or knocking the door, we have to lock the door so that the dog can't open the front door. Because he can open the doors. He quite often likes to greet people. What else has been going on? There was something I was going to say. My brain. I wish my brain wouldn't flit. I don't know why it started to do it. Just skedaddles. What else have we got going on? We've had the light. We've done my mum. I will, if I haven't done too long a video. Oh no, it's not too bad. I will put the video in the end of my mum and brother. Bless him. But they're coming down in July, so that'll be nice. The end of July. The kids will be off. Well, the kids are off. Bar Max. Nicholas is not in Monday because there's nothing for him to do. But we hope. What else? What else? I can't think of anything else. So much but so little all at the same. It feels like I've not stopped, to be quite honest. Feels like I've not stopped. So we'll have a look at some things. So my designs. You want to see my design? Right. So, you know when it's really hot, and people in the UK don't have air conditioning, and fans don't work when they blow just warm heat. But I tend to find you sweat when you lean on your desk or your table, or if you're leaning on the painting. So I've got a thing for recycling the boys' trousers. So jeans or jogging bottoms, I'll cut them into shorts. So you get the bottom of the trouser. I mean, you can do it with long sleeve, you know, I presume you could do it with sleeves or whatever you cut them out. And you just put your arm in so it doesn't stick and sweat on the... I mean, this painting's covered in my DNA and sweat, but when it gets really hot, I just put an old leg off a jogging bottom on, and it absorbs it for me. It's a bit like a sweatband, but for your whole arm. So that's a little tip. I got this. Now I ordered this off Amazon. Forgot about it because I didn't realise it was being from China, and it was only £2. £2 something it was. You can find some. I'm positive it was Amazon. But that's a really cool. Can you see that? It's a really cool little pen. It looks so much sparklier in real life. So that's one to add to my stash. I'm on a no buy now, apparently. Well, I am, because I can't afford anything. But so that was that. And then I think this might be an Abby's putty, because I've got a little collection of her stuff going on. And I really do like her putty. You only need a little bit and it lasts a long time. But here it is, Abby's. Got some more stickers. Lovely jubbly. Now you can get some of her putty off Diamond Art Studios as well. And I think she's got a website, I'm not sure, and an Etsy. Thank you so much for your orders. You've made my day. It means so much. I hope you enjoy your purchase. Follow me on Facebook. And that's all the details on there. So, although it smells tasty, do not eat the putty. And I can very much say it really does smell edible. So we've got a little putty card sticker that will go on the desk. And I've got apple and cinnamon, because that's one of my favourite scents. And when I saw that she'd got apple cinnamon, oh, I can't understand. It's like Glade plug-in, honestly. It's the Glade apple and cinnamon. Oh, stunning. And it just comes like that, and it's by far the best with drills, with ABs, and it has got inside like an allergy thing, instructions for use on the back. I find my putty works best in steel tip pens rather than the metal, but whatever works best for you. Now, I think it works really well in plastic multi-placers. I really do. I don't use putty in my single placers. Place your diamond painting pen in the putty, press down hard and give it a good wiggle and lift up. Any excess just pull off and place it back onto the unused putty. In use of multi-placers, follow the same process, just might need to wiggle your pen around a bit more. If you find the putty is too sticky at first, once it's in your pen, simply rub it on some fabric to make it as sticky as you prefer. Oh, it smells amazing. And I've got about 5 of hers, I think. I mean, some people order like 20 of them, but I love that smell, so I'm really happy with that. And I can go in that drawer there. I have bought putties from other UK, and they're nice enough and they're okay, but I just don't think they're as good as Abby's. And she doesn't even know who I am, so that's alright. I have got paddy wax, and I don't know. I really don't know what to make of paddy wax. I can't work out if it's good. I don't know if it, especially in heat waves, because the waxes aren't. Oh, sorry, just broke my nail off. That's all I seem to do is. I don't even know where that's gone. So one nail down. Never mind. What am I doing? Yeah, so I do really like Abby's putty. And it's still KC Designs Australia's wax. It doesn't matter how many other waxes, hard wax. So I've got paddy wax. What else have I got? Every other hard wax. I've got beeswax. Natural wax is my next favourite, and I've got Madwood Turnings. That's quite good. And again, Abby's putty, diamond putty. She does a nice natural beeswax. I'm trying to think what else. What else is going on? But I do prefer, it's the only thing now, I've got to go over all the bits I've missed. because I'm determined to finish this before. I never finish a section before I finish a video, ever. And it's quite annoying, I do find. Oh no, it's just not working. I just feel like it takes forever. And how many am I on now? 44. So let's try and rush this. See how many mistakes I make and how many I miss. And this is a good thing about using these storage, is you can, if you've missed a couple, you can just get them out, rather than, especially if you've got a decent wax in your pen, because even if it's full, if that makes sense, you can just pick up the wax, pick up the, say like that. I don't know what diamond painting to do next. I'm really struggling with that one. I think I'm going to do a Dreamer Designs, because I've not done a Dreamers in a bit. So that might be my plan, a Dreamer Design one. And I'm planning just to do bright coloured ones for the whole of June and July for the Summer Colours 23. Because it just gives me a little bit to focus on. But I want to do them all because I've been through my stash. There's so many I want to do. How do people de-stash? I can't do it. The thought of getting rid of any of my diamond paintings just absolutely puts me in a cold sweat, I'll be quite honest. It puts a pit in my stomach, the thought of not having them, if that makes sense. Yeah, people do it all the time, and I'm just not. I'm a hoarder. I must be a hoarder for diamond paintings. See, I nearly missed them then as well. You hear the bin men? Can you hear the bin man? See, this is just not going to work, is it? It's going to be over an hour long, but I am determined to show you the this finished little bit. I see people do it all the time. Mind you, I think they do smaller sections for a start, so that probably helps. But I'm more of a flowy more than a section. The only time I do sections if it's really like 250 colour confetti, and then I'll use sections like on the Josephine walls. But otherwise I'm kind of, I like to follow the flow of the colours and use the natural borders with, I don't know, it's weird. I'm a weird person, I think, sometimes. So after this section, I will then be going on to, right, let me just do this AB. I'll do this AB. The only thing about this, I don't know if it's on the newer ones, I don't remember, but they have guide circles, and I don't remember seeing them on the other one, but I'm not a fan of guide circles because I'm not one for being perfect with my placing. I wonder if that's my recycling or my normal bin that's gone. Normal bin. It's not the recycling. It looks like I've bought loads of diamond paintings, right? But what it is when I reorganised my paintings, some of them were in boxes, if that makes sense, and I've took them out the boxes, so it looks like I've got loads, but I haven't. It's just the way it looks because I did a good sorting out of empty boxes just so I didn't have to but luckily they do take the extra boxes on the side. But I don't know why. All the kids, for some strange reason, have cleaned the rooms really well this week, and they've decided that they will take all the rubbish out and they will, you know, give the room a proper little cleaning. And the bin's so full that we've had to wait for the bin men to come to take so we can put the rubbish in. And it's really annoying. You see what I mean about this wax and this putty with the ABs? So good. By far, I think KC Designs. To the point that if I was running out, I would actually pay shipping for it. Because I just really like that wax. Some people just like the pink wax or the purple wax or the whatever, you know, the wax that comes with the kits. And if I'm doing like special drills or, you know, like my notebook or whatnot, then I'll just use the normal normal wax. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Nearly finished. I'm doing the wings last. The wings are last. Oh, sugar. I do find as well, some ABs, this is going to sound stupid, some ABs work differently with the same putty. So one company, the ABs will work brilliant with a certain putty, but then you'll get another one and it just doesn't do what it says on the tin. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if there's different ways to coat to make the AB, or there's different... I really don't know. But all I do know is what will work with one AB from one company won't necessarily work with the other. And I found that out with Diamond Painting Shop. I don't know what's with their ABs. They're really nice. But they didn't... They didn't work with my wax. Ta-da! We have a section finished. Just ignore that bit. That bit there. Because I've got to do that. Look at that. Never mind. So that's it. So there will be a video at the end of holiday clips and my mum seeing my brother for us, big surprise. So put that thumbs up. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.